we have to solve this formula for I2. Please notice that I have I2 on the left side of the equal sign, and I have also on the right side of the equal sign. Otherwise, I have two I2s. I want to have just one I2. So in this case, I'm supposed to collect all terms which contain I2 on one side and every term which doesn't have I2 on the other side. Okay? Now, because I have no sign on the front of this term, means this term is positive, okay, and I have negative sign on the front of this term, it means this term is negative. I'm going to take this term and I'm going to move to the left side and convert this negative sign to positive. Okay, I'm going to take this term, which is negative, and move to the left side to make it positive. Okay, we prefer to work with the positives. So if I2 R1 plus I2 R2 equals I1 G. Now, I2 R1 have I2 R2. I'm supposed to factorize I2 from these two terms. I have to write I2 on the front of the parentheses, and inside of the parentheses I'm going to write everything whatever left from these two terms. I have R1 plus R2 equals I1G. Now if you want to verify that you factorize it right, you simply multiply I2 by R1, so I2 times R1, I have I2 R1, and I2 times R2 is going to give me I2 R2, so it means I'm okay with my factorization. Next, because I2 is multiplied to the parentheses, and inside of the parentheses I have no I2, I'm going to divide both sides of my formula by the parentheses. Okay, let me just copy this down one more time just to make sure that you are going to see everything step by step. So I divide both sides equation by R1 plus R2. R1 plus R2. Take a look what will happen. Parentheses are going to cancel out. Why? Because I have multiplication. Remember, we can do cancellation like this only for multiplication. That's why I have I2 equals I1G over R1 plus R2. You can put parentheses or not. Your answer has to be like this.